Amazing. Yes, you are exactly correct. Yeah. As human beings, all of us have innate potentials. As earlier I told, we have our own innate potential. Everyone are unique and you have your own innate potential. Your potential may not be others' potential. Others' potential may not be your potential. But certainly all of us have innate, inborn potential. Yes. Yeah. So how to awaken that inner potential that all of us have? Yeah. So today's session is all about that. Yeah. So in order to actually in order to identify your potential, yes, there comes the question of our identity. Our identity. Yes. Yeah. So without understanding our true identity and the true purpose and meaning of life, yes, yeah, we will not be able to exercise our true potential which we have. Just like a Mercedes car. All of you like Mercedes car? Yeah. But if it is given to a farmer, yeah, will he be able to use it to the highest potential? Yes or no? No, because the farmer doesn't know the value of a Mercedes car. Yes. Yeah. So in order to exercise our true potential, the question comes, the question of our identity, who we are, what we are, and what we are going to do in this world. Yes. So all of us have certain period destined. Yes. Yeah. So in this age, it is about 60, 70 years is an average. Yeah. It's an average 60, 70 years. Yeah. But if we have not identified our true identity, yes, then we'll miss out our true potential. Yes. Just like a farmer doesn't know how to utilize Mercedes car. Similarly, we will be not utilizing this human form to the highest extent. Yes, it can provide us. Yeah. Yes. So let us begin with our session. Yeah. Let me share the screen. So our blissful identity. Yeah. As I was telling, what is a true identity? Yeah. Now here starts with an activity to all of you. Suppose you are called on the stage and told to hold a pen. You have been told to hold a pen in your hand. Okay. Then the question is asked, whose pen it is? What will be your answer? Oh, you got the question? Simple question. You have been called on the stage. You have been handed over a pen in your hand, which is taken from your geometry box. Okay. It is taken from your geometry box, and the same pen have been handed in your hand, and you will be asked, whose pen is this? What will be your answer? Please raise hand. Simple answer, simple. There is no. Those who want to answer, they have to switch on the video. Then only I'll ask. Okay, 60 years now. Yes.
It is my pen, answer.
It is my pen.
My pen.
Please note down, it is my pen. Correct? Fine, it is my pen. Okay. Now, let me take this discussion to one step ahead. Now, as an activity, now I'll ask a question. So I want volunteers to answer it. I want volunteers. So you can raise hand in the video. Yes. Yeah. Parvit, yes. Okay. Now, Parvit, my question to you is:
Yes, sir.
are you seeing this hand in your hand? Correct, no?
Yes.
Whose finger is this? If I ask you, what you will tell? Whose finger is
Sir,
this?
my
Your finger, correct? My finger. Okay, fine.
yes.
Let me ask someone else. Simple question. Okay, Sujan will answer. Sujan, you are able to perceive your eyes? So if I tell you, whose eyes is that? What you will tell?
Mine.
It is my eyes. Okay, note down. It is my eyes. Okay. So let me ask. Okay, Mukesh,
Yes, sir.
you are able to witness your nose, perceive your nose. Okay, whose nose is that?
Sir, mine.
It's your. It's my nose. It's your nose. Okay, fine. Now let us take the discussion quite earlier. So we were discussing about pen, correct? So when I asked you on the stage, taking a pen from your geometry box, when I asked you whose pen is that, the answer was, it is my pen. Okay. So now when you see, the pen and you are different. Are you getting? It is my pen means the pen and me are different, correct? Are you getting? Simple. When I tell it is my pen, the pen and I am different. Pen belongs to me, but I am not pen. Got it? Pen belongs to me. I am not pen. Okay. So now with all the answers you gave, when I asked whose finger or whose hand it was, you told it is my hand. My hand. Okay. But am I this hand? You told my hand. Sorry, my pen. I am not the pen. Similarly, we are using the same way of identifying with these bodily organs. I'm telling it is mine. It's my hand. It's my eyes. It's my ears. It's my head. It's my legs. Every part of our organ in our body, every limbs. Yes. So we are taking it with my. So my question to you is, who am I? If I am not this hand, if I am not this face which I look in the mirror every day, if I am not this eyes or nose, if I am not this heart or a kidney in the body, who am I? Yeah. Isn't it very interesting? All of you are able to catch? Who am I? Yes. That's what lies the true potential of who you are. If you identify that, you can exercise to the highest extent of what you can actually achieve in human life. Yes? Yeah? The answer will be, certainly, your answer will be B. It is my pen. Yeah? Yeah? I am not pen, but pen belongs to me. I am different from pen, but I own the pen. Similarly, yeah. Suppose if I ask you, yeah. So if a doctor asks, huh? So how are you? Hmm, which part of your body is paining? You might answer, my hand is paining. Yeah, my leg is paining. Yes. You never tell I am paining. You tell I am paining. Have you ever told any doctor, I am paining, sir? Sir, I am very much. I am paining. I am no. You will always show a particular organ or a particular limb, and you tell the doctor, this my hand is paining, my head is paining. Yes. So in our day-to-day activities also, in the way we speak, we always identify our body different from us. Correct? That means we are something else apart from this body. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it? We are something else apart from this body. Yeah. So we tell my body is paining. We will not tell I am paining. Correct? So you are not the body that you see in the mirror. Yeah. Of course, you will say my body is paining. So what we infer from it? I am not body, but this body belongs to me. Just like I am not this pen, but pen belongs to me. I am different from the body, but I own the body. Yeah. So we get the real answer from Bhagavad Gita, my dear friends. See, Gita was spoken 5,000 years back, and it is giving such an meticulous answer for this I, real I. Yeah. Real life, real you, real life. Yeah. So Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, the very second chapter, he reveals the true identity of everyone. Understanding which the basic ABCD of Gita can give the highest success in everyone's life. Basic ABCD. Yeah. So let us recite this very wonderful sloka. I want everyone to recite. Yeah. So let me give opportunity. Please raise hand. I will give you opportunity to recite after me. Yeah. Yes. Vichakshna, Sishti S. Nayak, Mukesh S. Patil, Rachana. Okay. Please unmute. Okay. All of you can recite.
Yes.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinasmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehi
Dehinasmin yata dehe.
Dehinosmin yata dehe.
Dehinasmin yata dehe.
Kaumaram yavvanam jara.
Jnanam Yasham
Yavanam jara.
Kaumaram yavvanam jara.
Kaumaram yavanam jara.
Tata dehantara prapte.
Yatha Deram
Tata dehantara prapte.
तथा देहं तरा प्राप्ते
Dhirastatra na muhyate.
धीरस्तत्रं
Dhirastatra na muhyate.
धीरस्तत्रं
Yes. All of you can unmute. Mute. So as the embodied, so I will tell you the meaning of this. Dehina asmin yata dehe. Yes. Dehina asmin. Dehina means embodied, one who is in the body. Asmin. Yes, who has accepted yata dehe. He has accepted a body. Yes. Kaumaram yavanam jara. He has accepted a body. And what is happening? He is going from Kaumara. Kaumara means youthful. Kaumara means childhood. Okay. Then Yavanam, youthful. And then Jara, old. So a person has accepted a body and is going from childhood to youthhood to old within the body. Tata dehantara prapte. Just like he is moving from babyhood to boyhood to youthhood. Similarly, Tatha dehantara prapte. Yes, he takes to another body. He takes to another body. Dhira tatrana muyati. And one who is dhira, one who is sober, one who is intelligent, will not get bewildered or confused by such a change. Yeah. Yes. So as the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Yeah. Yeah. And Krishna so nicely he gives another very simple example to understand this. Yeah. Even a small child can understand this example of Krishna is teaching. Yes. Krishna says, he says, Vacham Shijirnani yata vihaya navani grahnati naro parani tata sharirani vihaya jirnani anyati samyati navani dehe. Vacham Shijirnani. Jirnani means getting old. Okay. So all of your clothes will get old, correct? So when your clothes get old, what you will do? Yeah? What you will do? Yes, Vichakshana will answer. So what you will do, Vichakshana, when your clothes get old?
We'll just, of course, buy new clothes.
Yeah, you will buy a new cloth, correct, na? Yes. Still such a simple thing, correct? When our cloth gets old, what you will do? You will buy a new cloth, correct? Vachamchi jirnani yata vihaya. Vachamchi, cloth, jirnani, when it gets old, yata, just like vihaya, we will give up. Just like we will give up when the clothes get old. Yata vihaya. Navani grahanati naroparani. So just like Vichakshana will take a new cloth and wear. Navani. Navani means new. Navani grahanati naropara. Navani grahanati naropara. Similarly, tata sharinani vihaya jirnani. Similarly, when the sharira gets old, sharira means this body gets old, what we will do? Vihaya, we will give up. Anyani samyati navani dehe. Anyani, we will take another. Samyati, we will accept another. Navani, new deha. Yeah. Got it? Simple. When the cloth gets old, you will give up and take the new cloth. Similarly, when the body gets old, you who are there in this body will gonna accept another body. And this change is termed in the most fearful term in this world as death. But it is not. An intelligent person will not get fear whenever he's changing the clothes. He will get fearful. Oh, I'm changing my clothes today. No. In fact, every day, as per science, we are changing our clothes. You see, every day, as per science, every day your body is changing. Every day. And for every 7 years, all the cells in your body is replaced. You are not who were you as a baby now. Yes, your body is completely changed. But you as a person is same, constant. It remains constant. Just like a driver, he is going in a Mercedes car. At the end, will he become Mercedes car? No, he will be separate only. He will come out. Yes, and he will go to another vehicle. Similarly, we in this body have a particular destiny, has a particular time to stay in this body. When that time is the destined time comes, we have to go to next destination. But how have we led our life within the particular span of life is gonna decide our upcoming future. Yes, and this fact we cannot deny. Oh, what is that? I will not believe. What is the question of your belief? If I tell I will not believe. If a traffic police comes and fines you for violating the traffic rules, if you tell the traffic police, what rules? I will not believe. What believe? Pay 1,000 rupees fine. Who wants you will believe or not? This is a rule. You have to pay 1,000 rupees. Yes. So it's not the question of belief. It's a question of law. The law remains intact. Yes. So ignorance is not bliss, my dear friends. Yeah. Ignorance is not bliss. No. You have to be knowledgeable. You should know. You should be aware of certain things in this world. Yeah. But what is happening? Most of the people, they don't know this identity. Yes. And they get into so many things. In fact, for this body, how much crores of rupees they pay, correct? Yeah, just for this 60, 70 years. But they will miss out the real purpose of human life. Yeah. So this is what Gita very clearly says, my dear friends. 1 second. So this is what Gita says. The basic principle that Bhagavad Gita teaches is this only, that the real I, the real you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, please answer. Fill in the blanks. Yeah. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youthhood to old age, the dash similarly passes into another body at death. So what passes? Chat in the box. Very simple answer. Already you know the answer. Yeah, very brilliant. All of you are very brilliant. Even big scientists don't know what will happen. Big scientists don't know what Krishna knows, and all of you are knowing. Yeah. Yeah. A sober person is not bewildered by such a dash. Chat. Yeah. Yes. Such a change. A sober person will not be confused, or will not be fearful by such a change. Yeah. For the soul, there is neither dash nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. Yeah. Yeah. So from this, one important thing we can learn is the soul never takes birth. For your question, you have never taken birth. What is taken birth is the body, which we have accepted. So anything which takes birth will gonna. So there are 6 changes. See, you can easily identify the presence of soul in any living entity by seeing the 6 changes. Okay. The first is birth. Okay. Next is growth. Correct. When the soul is there in any body, it grows. The body grows. Growth. Correct. All of you are grown means you are there in the body. First is birth. Next is growth. Correct. Then maintenance. Yeah. There is maintenance of the body. If you don't maintain it will simply go. So maintenance. Correct. Next, byproduction. Yeah. Have you ever think of a nano car coming with Mercedes and giving Toyota? Yeah. Is it possible? Nano car and Mercedes car coming. Okay. 10 years they are together. And suddenly one day Toyota car came. Is it possible? No. So byproduction. So byproduction only living entities can do. Matter cannot do. Okay. So anything which has soul can reproduce, can replicate, reproduce. This reproduction ability is only for living entities, not for matter. Okay. So first is growth. So first is birth. Next growth, maintenance, byproduction, byproduct. Next dwindling. There is deterioration. It's getting old. It's deteriorating. And last change is death. Yes. So anything which undergoes these 6 changes, yes, there is soul in it. If the soul leaves, all these 6 changes cannot take place. Yes, cannot take place. So this is a simple thing. First is birth, next growth, then maintenance, byproduction, dwindling, and final death. So this happens with every living entity who have accepted this material body. Yeah. Yeah. He is dash eternal, ever existing and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. He is unborn. Answer. Okay. Yeah. So can anyone volunteer to read the question? Please raise hand. Okay. So I will unmute Harish. Harish, please read.
According to medical science, the cells of the whole body is changed in 7 years of time. Now suppose one boy who has gone out of his home at the age of 5 to a different country to study, and he returns back home at the age of 35. Whole of the structure of the body and cells of the body are changed, but still parents consider him to be their same child. What makes the child look same to parents?
Yeah. So what is the answer? A and B. What is the answer? What makes the mother to accept the child who has completely changed? As per
Sir.
science or yes, yes, tell me.
It's the same body.
Same body. Body is changed, na? As per science, body is changed. He is never a baby. He is completely grown up. Every cell is changed actually. Yeah. What makes? Yes. Who will answer? If not that, another answer is that is the right one. There are only two options. Correct. So the soul never changes. You are not changed. Your body is changed. Simple. The person who has left 35 years back, the same person, but his body is changed. Yeah. So only mother will accept. Oh, my dear son, please come. If that is true, then she would have, hey, what, some different person has come. You get to put him out. Don't leave him inside. Will she ever tell? No. Yeah. So within the course of one's lifespan, the soul will remain same in the body. The body is changing. Keep on changing. Keep on changing. The soul is traversing within. That's what Krishna is telling. Na? Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam jara. Just like the soul within the body moves from babyhood to youthhood to old age to old age. Similarly, the soul passes into another body at death. And by seeing this, a sober and intelligent person will never get fearful or bewildered or confused. Yeah. Okay. All of you are clear? If you are clear, please do like this. For that, you have to actually put your videos on. Yeah. So let us go for that. Here comes a very interesting aspect. Okay. Yeah. So, my dear friends, all of you should understand that we all have the body, external body covering, external bodily covering. Yeah. So one covering is this gross body, yes, which is visible to all of us. Yeah. And gross body is made up of 5 elements. That is earth, water, fire, air, ether. Yeah. You see this earth, water, fire, air, ether. Yeah. Yeah. And manufacturing assembly of this body is women's womb, which is given the particular manufacturing assembly is done by the Supreme Lord. Yeah. The mother takes all the eatables, yeah, which is grown from the earth. Yeah. Yes. And air, ether, and the space is there within the womb. Correct. Space is there. So earth, water is there. Mother will take water, earth, water. All the raw ingredients required for the body to grow is taken by the mother. Yeah. And the assembly section is the mother's womb. Yeah. So all the raw materials have been mixed, and the body is produced within 9 months. Yeah. Yeah. So this gross body is made up of 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether. Yeah. That means what? All these 5 elements are required for our healthy upkeep. Yeah. So please drink water more, because the maximum composition of our body is water, 75%. And in fact, you see this world also, the maximum composition of the earth is water, 75%. The body is simply a replica of this whole universe. This body is a small replica of the whole universe. Yeah. Yes. And air, ether. Yes. And fire. So all these elements combines to form a body, gross body, which is visible. Just like you're seeing me, this body is made up of 5 gross elements, which is visible. And the next body, which is not visible, but that's what is helping you to function, is subtle body. Yeah. Yeah. Subtle body, which comprises of mind, intelligence, and ego. Yeah. One is gross body, that is Stula Sharira, and another body is subtle body, that is mind, intelligence, and ego. Just like software, you take a software. Yeah. The software is visible to your eyes. Visible or not? No. Only hardware is visible. Yeah. The software runs the hardware. That's like computer. It's visible to you, but the software is not seen. But what is making the computer run? Software. Similarly, all of us have this faculty of subtle body called mind, intelligence, and ego. Yeah. So mind is a repository of all the previous experiences. Say, for example, your favorite dish. So what is your favorite dish? Please chat in the box. Let me know what all is your favorite dishes. Yes. Okay. 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 Dosa, paneer, fried rice, rote, palak, paneer, masala dosa, veg pulao. Okay. So all of your already your mouth might be watering with all this. Yeah. Okay. So my question to all of you is, when you were telling the favorite dish, for how many of you that dish came within you? You were able to perceive that, correct? Or please raise hand. So which faculty of the subtle body is making it possible? Mind. Yeah. Hey, Baba, brain is a dull matter. Brain is like a hardware. Dull matter. Yeah. The dull matter cannot do this. So if you cannot accept an hardware to do what you want without software, how can you expect a brain, which is dull matter, without a software to run? The knowledge is equally applicable within this body also. Yeah. The knowledge is equally applicable to this body as well. Yeah. Yes. So what is making you to water your mouth? Immediately the saliva is produced on your tongue. Which is making this possible is the past experience stored in the mind. Yeah. Oh, last time mother cooked so wonderful masala dosa. That memory is there in the mind. Yes. That is there in the mind. It's software. Immediately it triggers the particular part, the tongue, through the brain. Yes. It triggers. Immediately the water, saliva sprouts from your mouth. Yeah. That is mind. And now one more example I give to understand intelligence. Now there is mind, there is intelligence. Now, suppose, imagine that now you have a heavy extreme fever. Hopefully not. Just for an example. Now it's an activity now. I'll ask you, please raise hand. Please raise in the video. I'll ask you Yes. Oh, you have to switch on the video and rise, then I will tell. Okay, Jai Kumar. Now, Jai Kumar, please unmute.
sir.
So now you have got an extreme fever. Just unmute. Yeah, you have to answer, na? So now you have gone to a doctor. Okay. So now doctor will tell you, please, what is the favorite dish, Jai Kumar?
Sir, veg palav.
Veg palav. Now doctor will tell, don't eat veg palav. Please avoid this veg palav because it is not suitable for you to recover soon. You should keep unmute only. Don't keep, be unmute only. Yes. Okay. Be like that only. So the doctor will tell, please don't eat this veg palav for a week. Yeah. Because it will not recover, it will not help you to recover soon. So now the doctor has given some medicines he has given, so you are taking. But it so happened in the middle of the 4th day, your mother has prepared veg pulav.
Sir, for our recovery, we should avoid it, sir.
Yeah. So your mother has prepared veg pulav, and you like it very much. So
we should avoid, sir.
Yeah. So where is faculty coming from? Intelligence. Yeah. Still your mind likes it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
intelligence is a faculty which discriminate. Intelligence is a faculty which discriminate. Yeah. Yeah. And this faculty is to the highest extent is given in human life. Yeah. The discrimination power. Yes. So intelligence discriminate. Yeah. Based on what you have acquired, the knowledge. Based on how you have acquired the knowledge. Certainly, it is very important for all of us to gain knowledge from the wisdom literatures like Gita. Yeah, because it will help you to discriminate. Even though the mind wants so many nonsense things which is not required, unnecessarily it makes our life complex. But if we really understand the real necessities of our life and work for it, then you will be saved from so many things in your life. The people are going from hither to thither for so many things in this world, but still they are unsatisfied because they are running behind their mind what it wants. But if we have acquired the knowledge of true wisdom literatures like Gita, then we'll be peaceful. Just like Jai Kumar, his intelligence knows. If I avoid veg pulav, no, I'll be happy. By avoiding it, we can be happy. Similarly, by avoiding so many nonsense things in this world, we can be happy. For that, intelligence has to be strengthened. If intelligence is not strengthened, we will succumb to the bad things that the mind portrays. Yeah. Yeah. And the last comes ego. So what is this ego? So ego is a connection between the gross body and subtle body. There should be connection, na? Just like engine is there, 2 engines. Yeah. And in between there will be a connecting rod, correct? 2 engines. So this ego is like a connecting link between gross body and subtle body. Yeah. Yeah. So till the time this ego is there, this ego of I am this body, there are gonna be so many problems in this world. But as soon as that ego, that true ego awakens by self-realization of we are this soul, different from this body, and I have a purpose to live in this body, I have a purpose to gain a higher reality, a higher purpose. And immediately we will be freed from all the encumbrance of this world. Yeah. The shunt between gross body and subtle body is ego, false ego. Yeah. Yeah. But by spiritual practices, if we can dissolve this false ego that I am this body, then immediately we have taken to another strata of level wherein we can remain peaceful, calm, and collective, and perform the duties much more than what we are actually doing now. Yeah, this is what art of self-actualization is. Yeah, So if we don't have, if we have not if we have not known our true identity, how can you actually perform to the highest level what you can do, correct? So is this clear? So we have two bodies, a gross body, a subtle body. Gross body is made up of earth, water, fire, air, ether. Subtle body is made up of mind, intelligence, and ego. And these two are connected by a shunt, connecting link, that is ego, which is the root cause of all the problems. If we can understand with realization that we are different from this body, then we can be peaceful, calm, collected, and perform our duties nicely. Or else we will be simply angry for so many things which we are not supposed to be. Yeah, teacher is telling this, parents is telling this, oh, this friend told me like this, I am like this, I am like that. Yeah, so many things we unnecessarily break our head, which we are not, and then what we will do, we will lack our focus in our duties. Yeah. Yes. And finally comes, my dear friend, the actual soul. All this thing I told was about the external covering, two covering, gross covering and subtle covering. Then finally comes the soul. Yeah. So these are the three identity of the soul, the three factors of the soul. Yeah. So the three factors of the soul. All of you want to know what are three factors in detail? Yes, please. The first factor is, yeah, what is that? You will not do any activity unless you get that. What is that? Please chat in the box. You will never gonna do anything unless you get one aspect from that. Yeah. Yes, bliss, happiness, correct. Yeah. Which fellow will do any work without getting any happiness from it? One may tell self, one will go and work hard even though it will not give happiness. Oh, at the month end he will get salary. If you cut off that salary and tell him to work all day and night, will he work? No, correct. So happiness. So happiness is the basic factor of the soul. The three compositions the soul is made of is, first factor is happiness. Yeah. Anandamaya abhyasa. We all want to become happy in life. Yes, Anandamaya, happiness. Second factor is, if I tell you, so this now is an activity. Please raise hand. I'll ask you a question. You should volunteer. Please keep the videos on. Everyone have to keep the videos on so that I will come to know whether you are understanding, not understanding. Yes. Yeah. I want those who have not participated, please raise hand. Simple. No need to worry. You are in your home, not in the school. So be fearless. Raise hand in the video. Yes, I'm not seeing any. Okay, Sudarshini is saying. Okay. Let me ask her. Sudarshini?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm gonna tell you something, and you should tell what you felt. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sudarshini.
Yes, sir.
You are fool number one. You don't know. You simply waste your time. Yeah? How you felt?
Sir, I felt bad.
Bad, na?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Why none of us, no one in this world wants to identify himself as a fool. Even though he is a fool, but he will never tell I am fool. Correct? Because the second aspect of soul is knowledge. Knowledge. All of us want to be in knowledge. Yes. None of us want to recognize ourselves as fool. Just like suppose a beautiful vase your father has purchased. Okay. Your father has purchased a beautiful wall. Somehow, out of some mistake, you happen to make the vase fall. Thump, thump. The vase made such a sound. Huh? My father, hey, what happened? Hey, nothing happened. No, nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. And then you try to cover up everything and put it in one place so that no one will come to know. Correct? Yeah. Yeah. So we don't want to pose ourselves as a fool in front of others. We want to be highly intelligent, highly knowledgeable. Yeah. Yeah. Even though sometimes we are not, we want to. That means all of us have an innate nature to be knowledgeable. Second aspect is knowledge. And the third aspect of the soul is, yeah, suppose if you put your finger in front of the ant march, the ant marches, na? Row of ants. If you put a finger, immediately the ant will take a U-turn or it will take this side or that side. Correct? Huh? Yeah. Any living entity you see in this world, it will try to preserve its identity. Yeah. Yeah. That means all of us have a nature of staying forever. Do we ever try to think that my existence will get terminated sometime? How many of you have a thought in a day that my existence will get terminated or it will end? None of us. Yes, none of us will think of that end. Yeah, that means we have, and our nature is to live forever, eternity. That is Chit, Satchit Ananda. Sat means eternity, Chit means knowledge, Ananda means bliss. These are the three factors these are the three qualities of the soul. Yeah. Yeah. The soul is made up of bliss, knowledge, and eternity. Yeah. So please answer this. Please chat in the box. Let me see how many of you will answer. It's a match the following. So gross body is made up of, you have to match it. A, B, C, D, answer is there. Please chat. It's a match the following. One corresponds to gross body is made up of earth, water, fire, air, ether. 1, 2. And subtle body is made up of mind, intelligence, and false ego. 2, 3. And this characteristic of soul is eternity, eternal, knowledge, and bliss. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means eternal, Chit means knowledge, Ananda means bliss. Yeah. Amazing, huh? Such a wonderful description of true identity you can see only in India. Nowhere you can see. No. You see, Prabhupada, when he went to America, in Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Boston. So Prabhupada was taken a walk into various departments of that institution. And they were telling, here is a department of mechanical engineering. Here is a department of physics. Here is a department of electronical engineering. And Prabhupada raised his head. Where is that department which teaches you the difference between dead and living? Where is that department which teaches, yeah, about the real you? And they were shocked. What is this? Yeah. That's what it is said, to take birth in India, it's very, very auspicious. Yeah. Because here in our land, there comes very great spiritual scientists like Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya. Yeah. Shankaracharya. All these were great spiritual personalities, yeah, who had led the path of supreme bliss and happiness, directed from the Vedas. Yeah, and due to the British invasion, all those things were conspired and stopped, and British education has started. But this is what is really required for true happiness and bliss, the identity of you. Yeah. Unless you know who you are, how can you be satisfied? Yeah. Misidentification is the greatest cause of suffering. Just like okay, let us go further. Okay. Yes, please answer this. Yeah, here comes a very interesting subject matter which you don't know, and I will answer this. Yeah. So when the soul leaves this body, what terminates, what gets come to an end is the gross body. This gross body comes to an end, but what carries the soul from to another body is a subtle body. Subtle body comprising mind, intelligence, and ego. This will not get terminated. Yes. So this will carry the soul to another body at the time of death. Yeah. That means what? Till the time we have the subtle body, we'll be getting one body or the another, one body or the another in this world. Yeah. Till the time we have the subtle body, we will be having a gross body. Yes, because the subtle body is what carries the soul from one body to another. Yeah. Yeah. So here is another beautiful sloka. So please raise hand, all those who want to recite. Unmute. Mukesh Patel, unmute. 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 Okay. Yes, please recite. Na jayate eva kadachin nayam bhutva bhavita van bhuya ajo nitya shashvatayam purana na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Yes. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. Knowledge is a fact of fearlessness. No one can do anything to us in this world. In fact, Krishna goes to one more extent. No weapon can destroy us. Yeah. The fire cannot burn us. Wind cannot dry us. Yeah. Matter cannot touch spirit. Simple. Yeah. So here is symptom of the soul is mentioned. As soon as there is a little light in the sky early in the morning, we can understand that the sun is in the sky. How can one know the presence of soul, or what is the symptom of the soul? Yes, what is the symptom of the soul? Chat in the box. A, consciousness. The consciousness is a symptom of the soul. Yeah. Yes. Just like the sun in the sky, immediately there is light everywhere. Similarly, the soul within the body, in the heart region, spreads its energy in the form of consciousness. Yes. The first symptom of the soul is consciousness. Yeah. The first symptom of the soul is consciousness. The soul cannot be perceived by this naked eye. You cannot see the soul by this eye. But we can understand the existence of the soul by the symptom. Just like all of you know electron, proton, neutron. Yeah. So how many of you seen electron? Please raise hand. Hey, Baba, every day you are studying in your chemistry, physics, electron, proton, neutron. And further you go quarks, pulsars. Yeah. Yeah. Positron. So many things you learn. Nah? You tell you and you ask your teacher, show me electron. Show me proton. Have you ever asked your teacher, Madam, please show me electron? I want a picture of electron. No, you cannot see electron. So then how have you accepted? How have you accepted if you have not seen? Hey, show me electron, then I will believe. I will not write exam only unless you show me electron. Unless you show me electron. Have you ever asked your teacher? Huh? You should ask, no? You should ask, show me electron, then I will write exam. No. So in physics, there is inferential logic. Okay. Inferential logic means you understand something by the symptoms it produces. Even in physics, we don't see many things, but we accept by the symptom. Got it? You cannot see electron, but when it falls on a photographic plate, it produces flash. It produces flash light. Yeah. Then that indicates the presence of electron. Yeah. On cathode ray tube experiment, I think when you go to PUC or 10th, I don't know, you will get to know those things. Even X-ray. How many of you seen X-ray? Please raise hand. X-ray. Shreya, have you seen X-ray? Where is it? Okay. Okay. Shreya, you seen X-ray?
Yes, sir. X-ray.
Where you have seen X-ray?
We get no, sir. Once you go to the hospital, they do the X-ray thing and then they give you the sheet. No.
Yeah, that is the photocopy. X-ray is a rays,
So directly, you meant directly, right?
Yeah, directly. X-ray is that is the photographic film. You are telling film. And of course, in a general term, what you're telling is when a doctor says, show me X-ray, then you will show the X-ray, whatever is there. You thought like that, right? So I'm telling about actual X-ray, rays. So there is something called as visible range. Okay. In electromagnetic spectrum, only that which comes in visible range we can see, beyond which we cannot see. Therefore, gamma rays, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, all these rays are beyond our eyes visible range, so we cannot see. So what we can see is VIBGYOR. All of you know VIBGYOR? So VIBGYOR is a range where you can see. Yeah. So there's so many things which you cannot see from your naked eyes, but still you accept. Based on what logic? Please raise hand. I told you something in physics. Let me see how many of you are attentive. Based on some logic, you will accept it. Though you will not see electron, you accept it. Yeah. Chat in the box. Let me see at least. Inferential logic. Okay. Inferential logic is a field of science, but you will accept something based on symptoms that produces. Yes. And based on same logic, we accept the soul based on what symptom? Based on consciousness. Anything which has consciousness, then means there is soul in it. Simple. Just like electron, you accept based on the symptom it produces on the photographic plate in a cathode ray tube experiment. Similarly, one can accept the existence of soul by the consciousness. Immediately when the soul leaves the body doesn't perceive anything. You beat it, you tell nice words to it, nothing will happen. It will not respond. Yeah? Because the consciousness, which is a nature of the soul, has left. Correct? Oh, okay. Okay, let us go further. Okay. Which of the soul, by which the soul can be killed? Yeah. Please chat in the box. Option D, correct. Soul can never be cut into pieces or killed or destroyed. Amazing, no? Just see, our ancient sages were actually, they knew this aspect and they have realized this aspect. Yeah, they have realized this aspect. Then where is the question of fear in this world? There's no question of fear. Yeah. So this wisdom, which is there only in India, can actually make whole world peaceful and calm. Yeah. So here comes, if I really know who am I, can it make me happy? Yeah. Who am I? If you know who you are, can it make you happy? Here comes one more. There is one more presentation. I'll share that. This amazing aspect of who you are. So by this time, at least all of you know that you are not this body, your soul. Then how this knowledge of your soul can help you, help us in this world. Correct? Here comes. Yeah. Universal brotherhood. Yeah. So unless there is universal fatherhood, how can there be universal brotherhood? Correct? So first, when you understand you are not this body, you are the soul, immediately an intelligent person asks where this soul belongs to, from where the soul have come from. Yeah. Yeah. So what divides us? Hindus versus Muslim, white versus black, rich versus poor, educated versus illiterate, beautiful versus ugly. Yes. So my dear friends, can you chat? All this belongs to which identity? Identity of what? Hindus versus Muslim, white versus black, rich versus poor. Yeah. This identity, all these things are simply based on the body, which you are not. Yeah. You are neither Hindu nor Muslim. You are neither white nor black. You are neither rich nor poor. You are neither educated nor illiterate. You are neither beautiful nor ugly. All these things are designations of the body, due to which there are so many discrepancies in this world. People fight for all these things. But once if we understand the true identity as soul, yeah, then all these things will come to an end. There will not be any war in this world. Why unnecessarily fight for something which you are not? Correct, na? Yeah. This is bodily consciousness. So bodily consciousness divides us. And what unites us? See, Europeans, Chinese, whites, it's a great pleasurable thing to know that our culture has been accepted by worldwide. Yes, blacks, all of them have taken the culture of India. Yes, why? Because it teaches on the aspect of soul. The soul is neither Hindu nor Muslim nor the Christian. It is divine. It is a part of divine Supreme Lord. Yeah. People from all walks of life coming together for a higher cause, knowing that we are not the superficial bodies, but spirit souls. Like the driver is different from the car. The soul consciousness can unite everyone, irrespective of so much of differences on the level of body. Yeah. So that brings Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that brings the supreme happiness for the whole world, just by understanding the soul. Yeah. And next step, if you understand the soul, then what is next? To connect to the supreme soul, the supreme Lord. Yeah, that is the duty of every soul. So there is the activity of the body. So you have a certain duties to perform. Yes, that is one track. Another track is your relationship with the Supreme Lord. There's another track. So our life goes on these two tracks. Our relationship with the Supreme Lord as a soul, who am I truly, and my duty in the society. Yes, as students, all of you have duties to perform nicely in your academics. Yes, if you balance these two tracks in your life, then throughout your life you can happily go on without having to do any confusions or any disturbances in your life. Yeah, but people will take one track, and the train cannot go on one track. It has to go on two tracks. Correct, na? So one track is your social duties. Another track is your spiritual duties. The social duties and spiritual duties, who can balance this in their life, they are the one who can do better in their life. Yeah. Yeah. So if we really know who am I, can it make me happy? Yes. You will not be unnecessarily taking so much tension for so many things in this world. Yeah. Now here comes the real identity that Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Yes. So please raise hand, those who want to recite. Raise hand, those who want to recite. Unmute, unmute. Unmute, 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 unmute.
And Chukaro.
Unmute. Okay. Unmute. Okay. Please recite. Mamai Vamsho Jiva Loke.
Vamsho Jivaloke.
Jiva Bhuta Sanatana.
Jivabhuta Sanatana
Manasasti Indriyani.
Indriyani
Prakritistani Karshate.
Prakritisthani Karshati.
The living entity in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the six senses, which includes mind. So Krishna very clearly says that all the souls, Jiva, is part of him. Yeah, is a part of him. Just like you take a screw, you take a screw or a nut, which is connecting link in your computer. Take it, and if you take it, it will not work. Okay. So if you take a screw and keep it separately, will it have any value to it? Yeah? No. Yeah, someone can step on it, someone can do anything with that screw or nut. But as soon as the screw or nut is on the computer part, immediately it gets value. You never want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Correct? But if it's separately kept, then it will not have any value. Similarly, we will get ultimate true value to our life when we connect to the supreme whole. Just like this hand. You cut this hand and keep it aside. Will the hand have any value to it? No. The hand has its purpose unless it is connected to the body. Similarly, we have our purpose to our life when we connect to our supreme whole, Krishna or God, who is known by various names across the world. If we connect to him, then we will have value or purpose to our existence. Yeah, he is eternal, we are eternal, correct? And our relationship with him is eternal. Yes, and we will, if we revive the true blissful relationship with him, yeah, and that you don't need anything in this world after that. Yeah, and the whole Vedas is meant for this purpose: how to connect the last living entity in this world to Supreme Lord, who is the supreme well-wisher, supreme friend of every living entity. Yeah, and Krishna says, Bhoktaram Yagnatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhurdam Sarvabhutanam Gyatvam Mam Shantim Panchati. Yeah. This Krishna says, Bhoktaram Yagnatapasam. I am the supreme enjoyer. Yagnatapasam of all sacrifices of the people. Yeah. Bhoktaram Yagnam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. I am the supreme controller. Yeah. And I am the proprietor of all that be. And Krishna says, Suhurdam Sarva Bhutanam. I am the supreme well-wishing friend for all living entities. Understanding these four aspects, Shantim Rachati. One gets supreme peace in this world. Yeah. If you want to be peaceful, performing all your duties, and you have to understand these four aspects. The Supreme Lord is supreme proprietor, supreme enjoyer, supreme controller, and is supreme friend of all the living entities. And just by connecting to the Supreme Lord, who is supreme well-wisher of all the living entities, we can become happy. And by connecting to him and making all others to connect to him, you can become happy. Yeah. Say you have 5 friends with you. Can you satisfy everyone? Yeah. You cannot. You cannot satisfy everyone. But you connect to Krishna, automatically you can satisfy everyone, because God has connection to everyone as Paramatma, Super Soul. That is the difference between I and God. We are only in this body, but there is one more person who is there in everyone's body. That is Paramatma. You connect to Paramatma, you connect to God, automatically you see everyone will be very, very happy with you, because he is there in everyone's heart. Yeah. If you have built your relationship with the Supreme Lord, automatically you are so blissful. Your presence itself makes people happy, because you are cheerful. You are connected to the supreme blissful being. Yeah. Sangha Sanjayate. You are what you associate with. You associate with the supreme blissful person, you are blissful. Being in your association, others will become blissful. That is your contribution. People are frustrated in this world, not understanding their identity. Now we have got to know who you are, where you belong to. Yes. Now when you practice this, just in theory is not all enough. There is a theoretical aspect, there is a practical aspect. Yes. Just in theory, all of you have understood today. Now next comes the practical application. Yes. Practical application. The practical application of all these things can be simply realized in this age by sincerely chanting the holy name in this age. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This supreme Mahamantra, one who takes, all the things will be revealed to him. As simple as that. Yeah. Yeah. It is amazing. Please answer this question. Yeah. Please answer this question. It's an amazing question. Okay. So what is the answer? Yes. D is the answer. Yeah. Just as we have our father and mother, God is father of all living entities, who creates this universe and maintains all living entities. Yes. And C, God is our loving father who loves us and feels happy if we also remember him and establish our relationship with him. So how to remember God in our day-to-day life? By chanting his names. Yeah. And here comes a beautiful thing. Actually, there is no discrimination, you see, on the level of body. People all around the world are gathered and they are telling, you see, the blacks, whites, Germans, Jews, everyone have joined in one group, 135. Can you just think of from ISKCON, there was a message to Prime Minister Modi saying that, my dear sir, you have a world record of gathering 111 countries under one roof. But now we are going to break that record. Now we are uniting 135 countries under one roof, under a single platform of the soul and its connection to God. And all are in one roof. And Prime Minister Modi openly told, please go ahead and break it. I am very proud of it. I am very proud of you that you are bringing all under one roof. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The Prime Minister was so happy. Yes, ISKCON united the whole world under the one roof of I am the soul, part and parcel of God, and my sole purpose is to please him. And all are working in that one motto, to please the Supreme Lord. Yes, and all are united. They never see here. Can you just think? See what he reads. Please read this. Please raise hand. Please read someone. I will give opportunity to. Yes, Sujan. No, Sujan. Yes, Rachana. Please read this.
Yes, sir.
This one. Your forefather. That one.
Yes, sir. Your forefather Hitler killed my forefather Ziv, but fortunately I have no enmity with you, because I know by the grace of Lord Krishna that we are not these superficial bodies, but spirit souls. Like the driver is different from the car.
Yeah, they are coming. You see, Hitler had enmity towards Jews, and he killed everyone in a gas chamber. Yeah, but see this process of Krishna consciousness have united those who are enmity towards each other. They are telling, see, your Hitler killed Jews, but we are all together because we all understand we are not the superficial body. We are pure spirit soul. All are united. Correct? Amazing. Yeah. Yes. There's so many things to know. I think it's time over. Yeah. Yes. Now is a time for question and answers. Please raise hand. Any question? We'll try to answer. All of you open your videos. So in today's topic, we understood the true identity of self, and we also understood the composition of the gross body, two bodies, subtle body and gross body. Yes, and soul we understood, and the factor of the soul. Yeah, and all these things are summarized on how to actually realize this. The process in this age is the Mahamantra meditation, mantra meditation. Yes. So please do this mantra meditation every day, 15 minutes, and read Bhagavad Gita, the wisdom which all of us, whatever we spoke today is all from Gita only. So such a wisdom, such a great literature. Yes. So I request all of you to read this Gita in your day-to-day life and make your life blissful, happy, and make the whole world happy, blissful, by yourself being happy and blissful, by identifying your true self. You are true spiritual being. You are truly happy, but identifying with this body, identifying with our mind, identifying with our intelligence, we are frustrated. But let us peacefully understand by chanting the Maha Mantra. I am the soul who is going to live forever, but I am stuck in this temporary world. So let me perform my duties as whatever social duties is there, but simultaneously let me take care to understand the true self and the connectivity with the Supreme Lord, and go on in my life. Yeah. So going forward, we'll be having further every day some 15 minutes, I want all of you to take some time and chant the Maha Mantra. After 1 month, you can share your experience with us. It's a matter of experience. Whole world is experiencing. Yeah, the experience is the greatest teacher. So why don't you experience by practicing the process? Correct. You practice, you get experience, then you get faith on the process, and you tell others, please do it. You will also experience. And there's so much research have been conducted by Harvard University. So many universities have been conducted, and people are really feeling great joy in their life. Yeah, all their mental anxiety, stress are getting reduced. In fact, all these are byproduct. That's like cancer treatment. Say chemotherapy, if you do, hairs will fall. But if you chant Hare Krishna, all your anxiety will come down. That is byproduct. More than that is you will get connection to the Supreme Lord. That is the topmost benefit. Having connected to Him, no need to worry. Just go on in this world. Everywhere you can see the presence of Supreme Lord. Yes. And whenever you want, you can take shelter of Him by chanting the names of God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Any question? Please raise hand. Yes, Vichakshana has some question.
Sir, not a question. You had given a work for us.
Yeah,
Last
which work?
Like to identify the from which adhyaya that shloka was taken from. It was from 18.14.
18.14, correct. Adhishtanam tata karta. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, any question which all of you got understood today's program? Was it very confusing, sir? It's all going above my head. Okay. So please raise hand. Any question? Yes, Chandan N. Can all of you put your videos on? I want to see everyone here. Yes, everyone. Yes. The message itself is so amazing. If you practice, how the message will gonna transform your life. Can you just imagine? The message itself, hearing itself is so very nectarian to hear. Just understand if you actually apply it. Just like drinking water. Water is so amazing. Yeah, but when you are really tired, when you drink the water, you can understand the essence of water. It will really quench your thirst. Yeah, you feel really, it means just by seeing water is not all in all, you have to drink it. Similarly, this all theoretical aspect we have spoken, but the actual process is practice. Yeah, the blissful process of chanting, dancing, and taking nice prasadam, and discussing the wisdom of Gita, and discussing with others and spreading gives supreme bliss in your life. So practice this. I don't see any question here. Okay, Chandan. Okay, yes, Hare Krishna. Yeah.
So when would we receive the certificates, sir?
Certificates will be given to your school by March end. Yeah. Any other question? No question, no? No question? I'm wondering why there is no question. Okay, there are two things if there is no question. One is you have understood everything. Another thing is you have not understood anything. But I will take the first one. You have understood. So we'll conclude here. So please watch out for your quiz. And kindly share the videos. I have received only 2-3 videos. I want your experience of what you learned and how you are going to apply and how this program had brought a change in your life. So you can make a small video and upload to the link given. It was posted last time. So take your time, 2-3 minutes videos you can make and you can post so that we can understand how it is bringing transformation in your life. Okay, so we'll conclude here. Thank you everyone for joining and giving us an opportunity to give this knowledge to all of you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.